morning, the day before Thanksgiving.
Sorry,
Happy Thanksgiving, everybody.
we're 20 minutes late. That's my fault.
Yes, it's okay. It's coming into the Thanksgiving holiday.
Yeah. What are we thankful for? Or
I'm
that's not
just
the
thankful for the opportunities I have in my life, my family, my friends.
mm,
Um, really, just thankful to be living in the best country in the world. How about yourself?
I second all those things. Definitely. It's just what's the world without family? And we live
Right?
in the greatest country in the world. I think so.
Yes.
Not to be overly prideful for
I've
all
been
of
to a
your
lot of
other
countries. I've been to third world countries. I did a lot of traveling years back,
yeah.
and
Oh, same. No, I've had
yeah,
a
there's a lot of places in this world that you just your heart goes out to them, the conditions people live in, and just the poverty. It's crazy. So
I think it's just so easy to take for granted when you have
definitely it is.
circumstances that are yeah. We're pretty greedy. Humanity can get pretty greedy, you know. Like I don't, like expect
Definitely.
the price of Bitcoin to go up to like 1 million and stuff, like I expect that.
Yeah, but that's probably like a 2029 time frame for the $1 million Bitcoin.
Yeah,
You know,
exactly.
I'm just saying, I'm telling you, 2025, we're doing about, like my 207,000. I like my number. We'll see. There should be, I wonder if
Yeah,
Vegas has betting on what the peak of Bitcoin will be this bull cycle.
I'm
I
sure it
wonder if there's
does.
odds.
Yeah, I'll bet you
Like
actually
what did I say?
yeah.
Like $207,318.28 or something. I remember a couple of lives I put out a number. I know it was 207,000.
Oh yeah.
So anyway, what's going on? The market's crashing. Bitcoin came up near $100,000, and then it's like the brakes were put on and it turned
Yeah.
around. It got down below 91,000.
It was yeah. It
So
had quite a drop there. But
I
that's
think there's a
expected.
big, yeah, I think we're gonna have a big bounce now. You
I mean, we're
watch.
we're backed at 93,000 right. Well, 93,500 right now.
Oh yeah.
And um I want to pull up a article. Actually, I want to find out if we're even live right now on I think we are, but
Yeah.
for some reason it's slowing down on my end of things over here. But yeah, why don't we hop right into it then?
All
So,
right. Are we live?
I don't
We
know.
are.
I'm
We're
still trying to
live,
figure
right?
that out. Is it saying that you are on your end?
Um, I mean, where does it show? YouTube, live on YouTube. So it
Okay.
says on mine.
Well, there we go. Bada
We
bing,
are
bada boom.
live.
Love it.
Good morning again. So anyway, hey, let's just put out that disclaimer. We're not financial advisors, and this is not financial advice. It's just Cody and I sharing what we're doing and what we're checking out in the crypto space and having fun with it.
Love it. Yes. So, you had an article. I was actually curious about your article on oh, geez, what's that guy's name?
Tim Draper,
Thank you. Yeah, that one. Yeah, I wanted to,
you want me to pull that up?
if you don't mind, I'd be
Yeah.
curious. Yeah,
Let me share my screen.
because I was really curious about that article. Hey guys, good morning or good afternoon or good evening, wherever you are in the world. 6:30 in the morning for us right now.
Here we go. Popping right up. Yeah, so I found this Tim Draper, a prominent venture capitalist and cryptocurrency enthusiast. So back when Bitcoin was like at $100, he predicted that it was going to at least hit $10,000 from that price back in 2017. I mean, he's a little off on his time frame here. He thought Bitcoin was going to get to 250,000 during the 2021 bull market, but we only got to 69,000. So he's feeling like, damn, I'm 3 years off. So what he thinks is going to happen is we're going to hit 120,000 by the end of the year, and it's going to peak at 250,000. So I kind of agree with that. I don't know if we'll get to the 120, but I really think, what did I was saying, like 104, maybe 100 and somewhere in there, but same concept. And then, have a big, big 2025. So a lot of people are putting out prices like that. And if you scroll down, was it Of course, Sailor, we all know Sailor, MicroStrategies, right? They
We all love
have
Sailor.
has acquired 55,000 Bitcoin for 5.4 billion at 97,862 per Bitcoin. So they're still buying at 97,000. Isn't that crazy? Thinking
Yeah,
about
that
that,
actually is nuts.
and then they hodled 386,700 Bitcoin, and they acquired that for 21.9 billion for an average of 56,000 plus per Bitcoin. That's nuts. They have over 400,000 Bitcoin.
Yeah,
That
that's a
is crazy, right? So, and
ridiculous.
Saylor, this is my favorite Bitcoin prediction. I love this guy, right? Saylor predicted Bitcoin could reach 13 million by 2045, which would
Dude,
elevate its market cap to
yeah, maybe yeah,
250. I
2000
said
and
250 trillion dollars.
yeah, 2050 maybe. I mean,
Well, that's
when
only
is he
5 years later. I mean, that's
what
only
is his
21 years from now.
jeez.
So,
Yeah.
you know, I love it. I love that's my favorite right there, hands
That
down.
that is definitely
Right?
without question the most bullish prediction I've ever heard. I mean,
Oh
I've
my
heard some
God.
people say some,
That's crazy. I love it. Fantastic.
yeah. I heard of a housefly. I've even heard of a horsefly, but I ain't ever heard a Bitcoin fly.
Well, watch it take off to go past the moon.
No kidding. Oh my word. That's
So, and
wild.
then I got one other thing, and then if you want, we can look at some charts, or if you got whatever. So this was just the Trump effect article, and I just was looking
I
here,
love
and
this Trump
this is what
effect.
I like,
The Trump effect. I love that.
right? The Trump effect on cryptocurrency.
It's amazing.
It's crazy. When he went to that Bitcoin convention and stated that he becomes president, he's going to lead it. We're going to be the crypto leader of the world, all this stuff of reserve. That's the biggest driving factor. And that's why Saylor thinks as well, if we continue with building a strategic, reserve of Bitcoin, and there's talk that Trump's saying they want to have the US have 1 million Bitcoin as a strategic
Yeah.
reserve. That's
Yeah.
5% of the total supply. That's crazy,
That is a
right? So what
ridiculous.
would that
Yeah.
do? Maybe $13 million Bitcoin is in play.
Yeah.
Who knows, right? So, but this is big. Republicans will end Democrats' unlawful and un-American crypto crackdown and oppose the creation of a central bank digital currency. Remember, they were all talking about that. We will
Yep.
defend the right to mine Bitcoin and ensure every American has the right to self-custody their digital assets and transact free from government surveillance and control. So this was kind of a cool article. And then they're talking about opening up crypto focused ETFs on other cryptos. Maybe someday there'll be a Dogecoin ETF. Imagine that. This freaking
At this
cryptocurrency
point,
this
I
guy
it would,
made as a joke could become, $1 billion ETF market.
yeah.
It's,
I mean, it doesn't surprise me,
I know,
because
but
it's like what that has done, what that coin has done and the attention that it's gotten, it's
oh
becoming
my God,
almost like a similar respect level of Bitcoin. It's really fascinating to me.
it is. It totally
I
is.
mean, because that's really, if you think about it, that's the same kind of respect that Bitcoin got from the community. I mean, let's be honest. Bitcoin, it's not the most efficient out of all the cryptos in the world, but it has the respect.
Right.
It really
But
does.
it 100% does.
Because there's a bunch, well, there's other
It's a
cryptos
$2
out there
trillion
that have the
dollar market
same,
right now.
right,
Bitcoin is a
exactly.
$2 trillion entity.
Right. And so there's just something to be said for people taking something, like I guess you could say the intrinsic value of it. I don't know if this is the right way to say this, but like the intrinsic value, part of the intrinsic value of Bitcoin is the democracy of trusted value, you know?
Well, it's a trustless system,
Right.
right? That's what
Yeah.
that's so you don't have to trust your neighbor. You don't have to trust this banker over here.
Right.
That was the biggest thing, to remove that and make it a trustless system.
Right. Yeah, exactly.
And here we are.
And here we are. So I trust it. I love it. I've been enjoying it ever since I got involved.
Oh my goodness, it's been a
Watch
fun
this thing
ride so
do
far.
it's actually what's really crazy for me, and I know there's a lot other much earlier people that got involved in Bitcoin in the past, but I have now seen Bitcoin do exactly at least exactly a 10x.
100x,
I'm
Cody.
sorry,
100,
100x.
a
Yes, there's another
100x.
zero there. There's another
Holy,
zero there.
oh my goodness.
Isn't that crazy to think that we've actually witnessed Bitcoin do 100x?
That's in 7 years.
Yeah, I know. It's not that is just, and some
Wow.
people, yeah, it's
Just think
wild
if
to
we
think
would have
that way.
just bought nothing else but Bitcoin.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, I mean, hey, there's something to be said for a long-term holder. Once again, I really
There
think that there
is
is. But
100%. So
dude,
anyway,
let's
that's why definitely everybody do your research
yeah, no kidding.
and
Oh
don't
my
risk
word.
money you're not willing to lose. But
Well, dude, let's check out the crypto market chart right now.
all right,
Let's
here
see.
we
I mean,
go.
The Bitcoin chart or whatever.
Well, everything's kind of, well, I've only looked at a couple things this morning, but this is the total market. And you can see daily candle wick. You can see we peaked up here, uh, $3.5 trillion, $3.35 trillion. And then we had this correction where um, the whole market went down. You could see we had a close down here, but the next day's close is a little higher. And to me, this area where this wick down to right here, you have a bunch of volume here. So that right now is support. And it did kind of wick down, touch it, and now it's bounced back up, and we have a little bit of a higher close, even though it's kind of trending down still. But once you zoom in and look at the shorter time frames, and I'll get into Bitcoin right after this, but you can see the 8 hour time frame. So every 8 hours they make a new candle wick has already turned and it's starting to trend up. And then if you look at, of course, you go earlier, you'll have see it's to me everything's turning and trending up now on the shorter time frames. So I bet, and this is me just guessing, that on the daily, our next wick will be green. I think I think we just made just a new testing a new level of support here. Because look at this. All I really need to look at on this chart is this right here. That's it. Because
Yep.
there's no prices below the here, right? There's nothing I can go back to and look for because everything has, in a sense, price memory. There is no price memory. So who
Yeah.
knows what it's going to do?
Yeah.
So
Is
so it's building new price memory. So this is to me, this whole area right here is a level of support around the 20-day moving average. So let's go into Bitcoin so I can just so we can get
just really
specific on a
quick
price.
question. Is there
Yes.
any significance to the 200-day moving average crossing the line of volume point of control?
Not really. No.
Okay. I didn't know if there
Nothing that
was or
I've
not.
ever heard or seen.
Yeah.
Nope.
Yeah.
So let's just go into Bitcoin. All right. So here's Bitcoin. Again, we really only need to focus in this area. I don't need to see the rest of the chart because there's no price support there. There's nothing there. So this whole chunk of area right in here is going to be a new level of support. And this is the peak of that, which was around 91,000. So you can see it went down and wicked down, touched it, broke 91,000, but then came back up. And we even have, even this day's close is a little higher than that one, even though it's still trending down. You can see these moving averages are bending a little bit, but what I think it's going to do is I really think this thing is going to maybe, whoops, and then just kind of start going up again, something like that. That's what I think it's going to do. But
Yep. Yep.
um, so I really think this is going to rebound, and then we have up here right now that magical $100,000 number. That is our big level of resistance. It's a psychological, it's a number, but it's a 100,000. We go from a 5-digit Bitcoin to a 6-figure Bitcoin.
There's an
Big
obvious
psychological stuff
psychological,
going on
yeah,
there.
yeah, which is so
So,
funny because it makes you wonder what the buy orders are or sell orders are past 100K.
right? I
It's a
mean,
really
I know
fascinating
there's
number.
websites that show that stuff. It's just I'm limited on time. I haven't been to them. I can probably find out what they are at some point where you can see the order book, see how many orders are, and what levels they're at. So to me, the lowest this was going to go down, like I said, 89, 88,000. I thought it could hit if the 91 did not hold, but it looks like the 91 is holding because it's already back up to what, 93? Yeah,
Yeah,
93,500. So, um, it'll be interesting because we know Bitcoin can have a 5% move or 8%, 10% move in a day. So I have a day until this thing can hit $100,000 for me. So my prediction comes through and we're 100,000 by Thanksgiving.
yeah. It's not uncommon for it to happen. I
No,
mean,
but we'll
geez.
see. I think there's going to be a lot of energy with this bounce. So I think it's either going to break at this time or we're going to come back down again and test and try for a second go at it, and it's sometime in December. But anyway, that's what I think's happening with Bitcoin. But you look at Bitcoin, we go to the shorter time frames, right? Look at the 8 hour on Bitcoin, it's turning. And
Yeah, it
usually
totally
when you
is.
have a wick like this, candle like that, where there's no down wick, usually that's to me like a trending more of an uptrend bullish candle. So anyway, things are moving
Love
and they're
that.
moving in the right direction.
They always are moving in the right direction. Hey, let's ask Chat GTP or GP, yeah, GPT.
Your buddy.
Let's ask my buddy where he thinks Bitcoin's going. You ready for this? Hey,
Hey,
where is Bitcoin going? Do you think it's going up or do you think it's going to be going down?
Bitcoin's price can be quite unpredictable, influenced by factors like market demand, investor sentiment, regulatory news, and broader economic trends. It's tough to say definitively whether it'll go up or down in the short term, but many crypto enthusiasts remain optimistic about its long-term potential. What's your take on Bitcoin's future?
Well, Bitcoin Brian thinks it's going to be going up.
I sure do.
Brian is feeling bullish. That's a positive sign. It's always interesting to hear different perspectives in the crypto space. Are you leaning towards his outlook, or do you have your own analysis on where Bitcoin might be headed?
Yeah, I like Bitcoin Brian's opinion. I think it's good.
Sounds like a solid choice. It's
Oh, dude, he's hilarious.
Oh, I love that thing.
Like I love Chat GTP or
Right?
GBT, whatever. Jeez, I'm crying. I don't even know what it's called anymore. But dude, all right. So uh we got that. All right.
So I really think we had just a local short-term bottom for a correction, and I really think we're rebounding now. So
Yeah.
that's where I'm at. So
Hey, do me a favor. Can we take a look at Ethereum?
oh yeah,
Because I want
definitely.
to see how that's doing. And then I want to dive into like the top performers in the past 24 hours after that. And we can, because one of them, the other one that I wanted to look at was Stellar
Okay. And
XLM. That thing has been
I haven't
insane.
looked at CLV in a few days either. I wonder.
Really.
Yeah, maybe look at
Oh
that.
yeah, that's true. Yeah, we gotta definitely put out a CLV. And if you guys have anything you guys want us to look up, just let us know in the comments.
So here is Ethereum. You know what this is looking like? Shoulder, head,
Yeah, there it is.
going to make the other shoulder. And usually what happens after you make the other shoulder, so you'd make the shoulder here, whatever. And then after the shoulder, it goes like that. Right?
There it is.
There
There
it
it
is.
is.
That's
Jesus.
Ethereum, folks.
Yep, Ethereum in a
That's my
nutshell.
prediction on Ethereum.
Head and shoulders, knees and toes. Oh
Thanks
my
for the
gosh.
singing. So anyway, Ethereum, this kind of looking like a nice chart. It really is. Of course, this big area of consolidation down here. Um, and we just had the golden cross right down in here, beginning of the week on Ethereum, and it's moving. I mean, it's riding the 20-day moving average up. So I just want to see one thing here, shorter time frame real quick. Oh yeah, so it's starting to break out. So go back to the daily. So I'm thinking Ethereum, you know, the way this chart looks, it's consolidating here. So this was a level of resistance before this area. So it's looking like it's trying to consolidate at that level, hopefully above it, and then it'll bounce up. Really, it's $4,000 is next. So realistically, I mean, what's Ethereum at right now? Almost 3,500. I could see Ethereum over $4,000 by the end of the year. If it breaks here, and that could happen next week, or once that breaks, it's going to reach up to 4,000 quickly. So, and then after that, I mean, because that was just the local high this year was the 4,000 mark. So I think there will be some resistance there. Whether it gets above that by the end of the year, I think it's going to hit 4,000 by the end of the year. Then I think next year we're going to really see the breakout. It's going to blow by the all-time high, which was what, around 4,800. Go to the weekly chart. Yeah, 48, 4,900. So here's the weekly chart. Look at that chart.
Wow. Yeah.
So, and this is moving now. So it's coming up to this level, this area of resistance right here. So, and it's battling, it's going to be battling this. It might, who knows, it might blow through it, but we'll
Yeah.
see. I think it's going to go through that and get up to this level.
Oh, it has to. It
Uh,
absolutely has to. I mean,
wow.
that's your first bounce,
It's gonna, so it's gonna hit 4,000, and then it's probably, who knows what it's gonna do at 4,000? Will it consolidate or just shoot right up to the all-time high? But I think 4,000 is a level of definite resistance. You see it hit here, right?
I think
It
it's
hit
time to actually
here
see
where
an
it was
Ethereum.
resistance over here. Excuse me.
It's time to see an Ethereum all-time high, I think,
It is.
you know.
Whether I don't think we'll see it by the end of the year, but I really do think we're going to be trading in the $4,000 range for Ethereum by the end of the year, and then we're going to see this thing. I mean, I've been saying I don't see how we're not going to have a five-figure Ethereum at the peak of this bull market. I
Right.
really think I feel Ethereum is going to hit $10,000 plus. So that's Ethereum. That's where I'm going with that. That's what I think's happening there. If people want to trade it, um, or
It's
what's
kind
a
of on
good
its way.
entry price?
You could almost argue that it's a market entry price.
Almost. I mean, yeah. Or you could go down maybe to like it might go back down to 3,300.
Drop $100. That'd be a sweet little grab.
Yeah, I think it still can go. I think we're still gonna see 3,300
Yeah.
this week. I mean, so that's what, maybe 150 below what it is. Yeah, like 32, 70, 60.
I do
I,
agree with you though. I think we are going to see a happy Thanksgiving.
I think we are.
I really
So,
do.
but this might just happen today or tomorrow morning. You know how quickly something can wick. Well,
Yeah, it's
Ethereum,
insane.
you have someone out there that's buying a huge, huge bag of Ethereum. You get this whale that's buying, you know, 10,000 Ethereum or 50,000, whatever the number is. That can move the market a little bit.
Yeah.
So if someone's buying this huge bag, that's actually going to drop the price down
Yeah.
because this huge order is going to be filling all the order books.
Yeah.
So the price is going to go down. So that's why, you know, or you could just buy market price. But me, I would be probably I don't like putting even numbers. So I'd like to find like odd numbers, whatever. So I'd probably be putting in like 32.95, 32.98, something like that, just below 3,300. And I'll always do some type of change, like My favorite number is 8. So there'll be an 8 in this number somewhere. So it might be
Yeah.
88 cents, but there will be an 8 in it.
It's like my favorite number is
It's like
23.
my
So
lucky
it's
rabbit's foot.
oh my gosh.
Right? Oh, so that's
Hey dude,
Ethereum.
let me I'm gonna take a bathroom break real quick. Do you mind just maybe going over CLV while I'm gone?
Yeah, that's definitely what I'll do.
Okay, cool.
All right. So here we go. We're gonna
Oh,
pull up.
oh yeah, and if anybody else wants, throw out your coins if you guys want us to check out something or look up something for you guys, just put it in the comment section and we'll check it out.
Cool, cool. So here we are. Everybody knows this was like one of my favorites, and it's definitely had some action going on here in the last few weeks, just like a lot of cryptos. But we'll zoom out real quick here to the weekly chart. You can see there's a lot of upside to this, and we'll look at the numbers real quick on CoinGecko after. But you can see the all-time high on CLV is $1.88, and it came out during the bull market of 2021. So, and then from there, of course, we see it's just a downtrend. $1.20 was like tried to hold for a while, but then it just went down, and then we had more at like 35, 40 cents. It tried to hold, and that didn't hold, so it just kept going down. I mean, it got down below 3 cents at one point. So, and then you can see we're going to zoom in now a little bit. So here we are now. We just got almost above the volume point in control, but our next level of resistance, like I said, short term, this is just a short term one, is that 13 to 15 cents area. Once we get above that, and I think this next box is going to put us above that range. We're going up to this 35-cent range. And I'll zoom in here now. Just 35 cents. This is going to be a level of resistance for us. There was some consolidation there. So that's definitely an area that CLV is going to hit as resistance. We'll zoom in for the week, the daily, and you can see we had this big up, as we all know, and then we had a little correction and came back up, and that was good. We did close with another high, so we're keeping the higher highs, and that was nice. And you can see here, down here, a low, and then we have a low, so things are still rising, higher highs and higher lows, which is a bullish sign. So, but this area had a lot, this growth had a lot of volume, but you can see the bears are running out of strength, very low volume. So the bulls are definitely going to be taking over, but everything follows the market. Rising water raises all ships, lowering water lowers them all. So I was hoping this 9-cent range was going to hold as resistance. It did not. So then I thought 8 cents is going to be our next level, 7.75 cents. But it looks like 8 cents is holding, like a little over 8 cents. So that would be great. So I think from this bounce, we'll go into the shorter time frames real quick. I think it's see if it is turning around yet or not. So the 8 hour, yeah, so it's starting to level off here, right around this 8 cents range. Zoom in a little bit, and so it looks like you can see this real quick. Look at the bull flag.
Yeah.
So 4 hours. So now on the 4 hours, we've had two positive candle wicks. So I really think this, with a lot of the market, this turnaround is happening for CLV as well.
Yeah.
It is possible that it still could wick down to the 20-day moving average. So that's, to me, still in play. If someone was trying to get into CLV and start a position in it, you could, step your way in. You could buy some near the current price, just say, 8.5 cents. You could put another order, at 8.3 cents, and maybe you could put another order way down here around 6 cents, somewhere in that area, and step your way in. And then you'll have a better average cost compared to if you just bought in where at the current price. But that's possible. Is that likely? No, that's probably like a 20% chance that'll happen. Um, I think it going to 8.5 cents is probably like a 95% chance. So, but that's me. And then from there, once you're in a position, if you're just holding it like me, I'm waiting for, I'm waiting to it until it gets to at least $1 before I look at selling any. So if you're just going to get in, it doesn't really matter if you get in at 7.5 cents or 8.5 cents, and you're going to hold like me until $1. But if you're getting in the trade, that could make a little bit of a difference. And from that level here, if you got in between the 7.5 and 8.5 cents, that's what we'll call it. Its first spot of resistance is going to be this level here. So 14.5 cents. So that would be, if you look at that, we'll just go at the high one. You get in about 8 cents and you go to this local high. That's still 100% gain trade. Holy cow. Right? So 100% gain. And I would probably put the downside. To me, if it probably broke this level, we're going to see more. So you could put a bigger downside because of the risk reward ratio. That'd still be a 5-to-1 risk to reward, and that was a stop loss at like 6.77 cents. I'd probably put my stop loss more like at 7 cents. So anyway, that could be a nice trade setting up CLV.
Yeah, I think
I don't know. That's something I'm going to keep an eye on the next couple days. See what happens. And like again, the numbers CLV, like this thing, I really believe, I've seen some stuff where they said CLV could be a $10 coin,
yeah, that's wild.
right? So right
That
now
that is
it's
that
at
is so wild to think about. Like, can you
so that's
imagine?
100x
Yeah,
from 10 cents to $10 is
yeah, that's
oh,
that's a wild.
so
I mean, think about that. I mean, what was the market cap on that for it to
100x.
actually go to $10?
I'm lagging. All
Yeah,
right, so here we are,
you're still there.
right? We have all right. So Clover Finance. It's actually they just go by CLV now. They rebranded. It's just CLV and with the CLV token. So they're ranked 603. And the price, so the 24 now it's been turning around. It's up 3.8%. So that's nice. But look at the market cap, 86 million.
It
Look
would
at the
basically,
diluted market cap, 86 million. What does that tell you? All the
that
coins are in circulation. They
yeah,
have 1 billion coins. So at a $1 price, it would be $1 billion market cap,
yeah, pretty much. I mean, it would,
right?
yeah, but
At a
so it's a 10
$10
billion.
price,
Yeah, 10 billion.
it
That's
10 billion.
yeah, that's crazy.
I think this market could, if we have a $10 trillion plus market cap, I don't see how Clover Finance or CLV couldn't be 10 billion. I can see it definitely being at least a 1 billion.
Well, it's already proven to show that its all-time high is gonna
Its all-time high is a
be a
dollar
2.1.
88. So if it hits that, it'll be 1.88 billion.
Yeah.
Right? And there's over 100 coins now with $1 billion market cap. I really
Well,
think
and
that's going to be over 300.
what's interesting
So
too is
I
that it's
think
like
this could
number
be in the top
500.
10. I
Well,
mean,
it's
not
like
top 10, top 100.
yeah. Well, and it's interesting too because it's number 500 on the market cap. So,
600.
oh, really? That's
Yeah.
really interesting. It actually says 500 on Coin Market Cap.
And oh, really? And CoinGecko says 603.
So CoinGecko must have a significant larger amount of crypto assets that it monitors.
Oh,
That's
maybe.
got to be what it is.
Yeah.
That's really interesting.
Yep.
But speaking of Coin Market Cap, though, I want to give the reveal of the 24-hour winner for price. You ready?
Yep.
It's an old school one. You ready for this? Drum
Go
roll,
ahead.
please. Psh. Okay, Zcash.
Hold on. Hold on. Oh my God. This used to be one of my favorite coins.
Zcash, baby. It's not only the top performer on the 24-hour, it is also number 100, which means that it could leave this page and go into the top 200.
It's
It
up
actually,
25%.
I think it actually just recently got the place of 100. I actually think it used to
Yeah,
be in the top 200. So congratulations, Zcash. Isn't that crazy? It's been a while since I've heard this one,
I know.
but I
Privacy
just thought
coin.
it was an interesting.
Dash. What was it? Zcash, Dash, Monero,
Yeah,
the
but
privacy
dude, I want
coins.
you to. I want you just to take a look at this all-time high.
I know.
Dude,
So that's hold on. 5,941.80.
you might as well say $6,000. I mean,
And what's
that's
the price now? 56.24.
56.24.
So that'd be 105x to get to that all-time high.
Can you
And,
believe that?
and
Can you freaking believe that?
so what is, oh my God, 10. It's just these are like dreams. I don't think this is reality, but we're gonna
Well, I
find
want to know
out.
why it's
So what's its
performing.
market cap right now? 917 on
Uh, yeah,
917 million.
yeah.
Okay. So if it that does a 105x, lots of zeros, man, that would put Zcash at a 96 billion, $285 million market cap. Son of a gun. That could
Isn't that
happen.
wild?
What happens if shit hits the fan and everybody just wants privacy coins all of a sudden?
Yeah, that's a good
Right?
question. I don't know. I mean, I will
Wow.
say it's the first privacy coin that I've actually seen
Moving.
do moving. Yeah,
Pull
or
up
at least
Dash real quick. I want to see.
you
Dash
want to
used to be
see
like a
Dash.
top 20 coin. Zcash used to be in like the top 50 easy.
Dash is at 166 for
Oh my goodness. Right?
uh price place or whatever, market
Yeah.
cap place. 166, it's up 12% today. Its all-time high was 1600 7 years ago. So we're talking about when you and I first got in.
Yeah. Same with
This would
Zcash.
be
Zcash
considered
was,
an OG for us.
yeah, Zcash was a 2017 all-time high too.
I remember everybody was so into it too. Except for I wasn't. I never really got into it, honestly.
I did.
You did?
Yeah, I was a Zcash person. I had a nice bag for a while. And then I slowly just
Well, no.
started.
Zcash I was. I'm talking about
No,
Dash.
Dash. No, I never
Yeah.
had Dash. No.
Yeah. Yeah.
No. Zcash was the only privacy one I had.
Yeah. Zcash was, yeah. So it was interesting because there was Zcash, Dash, Apollo was another privacy coin at the time.
That's right.
There was, there was another really good one. Forget it. But, oh, of course, Monero. I mean, that's like
Yeah. But I never
probably
had
the
Monero
best.
either.
Monero was the biggest one. Actually, come to think of it, I want to see what that is doing. Monero.
That was what's his name's favorite? You did the video with
John McAfee. Yeah.
yeah,
Or John McAfee.
McAfee.
Yeah. He spelled Monero.
I think it's MEN or MA. Hold on. I don't or
Or what's the ticker for it?
let me find out. Uh,
I know that Monero is definitely the thing that the majority of people on the dark web use. I'm pretty sure.
I don't know. I can't find it.
Monero. Oh, I think it's Mineiro, right? Or not? Dude, what the
No.
frig? How do you spell? Hey, can somebody help us spell for a second? Like, what the heck? Hey Siri, how do you spell Monero?
Cryptocurrency.
How do you spell what's the matter with us right now?
All right, I don't know. So
Yeah,
I'm
whatever.
on a mission now. So
No kidding. Yeah. Well, anyways. Yeah, so Monero. I think that was the top. I think that was the top I'm pretty sure that was the top crypto privacy coin
yeah,
out of
it
all of them.
was. It's MO.
Jeez, thank
We
you.
weren't thinking Monero.
There it is. Son of a bee, dude. I
Monero.
can't freaking spell. The heck? Monero. Yeah, I mean, dude, look at this. This one's still in the top 50. I mean, geez,
Yeah.
yeah, we should have just looked it up.
So 157. What's its all-time high?
It's all time
517.
high.
So that's the best performing one out of them all.
Yeah, which makes sense because it is the top privacy coin. It
It
always will
is.
be. I
Yeah.
mean, yeah, yeah, it's interesting. But yeah, so I think uh I think we're gonna see a lot of green today. That's
I do.
that's my thought as far as the actual market cap goes. 3.2 trillion, getting back up there, 2.5% increase. The fear and greed index is at 82. Bitcoin's dominance is still under 60%, which is nice. It was a lot lower the other day. I think it was down to 54, 53% the other day.
Yeah.
And isn't that wild, the 24-hour volume? $202 billion trading.
I'm
Well, that's
telling you,
19% down though. That's even more wild.
that's 202 billion. That's just nuts.
Yeah, it's a lot of money.
Yeah.
That's how much money
I mean,
well, yeah.
there's
So the United States wants to actually hold $100 billion in crypto. That's what they're saying, right? Is that what we
well,
were talking
no.
about?
So if they had
Because that's 5% of the
one
market, I
million
think. Or
crypto times 10,000. I mean, 100,000.
yeah, I'm pretty sure
That's a
that's
lot of money.
that's
One
five
trip.
5%, 5% of Bitcoin, something like 100 billion. Something like that.
So if crypto is, it'll be 100 billion. Yeah. If it's worth
Yeah.
$100,000 at $100 billion
Yeah. So
strategic
imagine that.
reserve.
$100 billion in the
How much do
reserves.
we have in gold? How much does
50, does the United States?
yeah, we have like 8,500 tons.
Yeah, I don't know what it actually is. It's not enough to support the dollar though. That's for sure. And that's the thing, is we
We
need
got
more
off the,
assets to actually support our United States dollar once again.
yeah.
That's the way I see it. Look at that. Tether's just hot and heavy on number three.
Look at the trading volume. 161 billion.
Yeah, it's ridiculous. That is ridiculous. I think USDC though is finally
11
letting up a little.
billion.
Uh-oh,
Cardano back in the top 10.
Tron's been pushing out of the pushed out of the top 10.
Yeah, Portron. Stellar.
Oh,
Stella.
yeah, so Stellar is actually the top weekly. The top weekly.
Oh, really? I want to
Yep.
look at that chart real quick.
I think. Am I mistaken? Hold on, let me just double check that.
XLM.
Yeah, Stellar. Yeah, Stellar is the number.
Ripple's competitor.
It is Ripple's competitor.
Kind of, right? It's
Yeah, they kind of.
decentralized, whereas Ripple is more of a centralization to it. You want to look at the chart
Yeah, let's do it
of
actually.
Stella?
I'm really curious about Stellar's chart.
All right. We'll finish with Stella.
I say,
Stella.
well, how about we finish with Ripple? We'll look at Stellar and then look at Ripple.
All right. That sounds like a plan. Here we go.
Unless somebody wants
Stella.
to interject and actually throw a coin at us to look up, we'll do it for you. But
This is
speak
the
now or forever
weekly.
hold your peace.
So here was Stella's all-time high, 79 cents. Was it? Is that its all-time high, or is that just the 2020? No, all-time high is up here. 2020, 2017. It was 93 cents. And then
Yeah,
we hit 79 cents. And now we have this wick here. You know, this you can see it like it was trending down.
yeah,
But this is just the start. So And it wicked all the way up here already. That's pretty crazy that it just did that this month. So now I'm going to zoom in a little bit. That was the monthly candle wicks. Here's the weekly. To me, it's got to come back down here. This area, it has to come back down and test that out a little bit. But because it blew, I mean, it spiked all the way up to its almost local high of the year. I mean, a local high of 2021 bull market, excuse me. I'm going to just go in a little further. So just in the short term, again, there's so much time between these two levels. So it's already at 49 cents right now. To me, I could see this coming back down to test that 40 cent and then go back up. So let me go back to the daily now. So 40 cents is kind of what you can see right here. We'll scroll out that it's trying to make like 40, 43 cents, 42 to 44 cents, kind of trying to turn that into a support area. Hopefully it just consolidates sideways a little more. And then from there, if it breaks out of this to the upside, I'm going to just see what the short term is doing. So it's already making its move to the upside on the shorter time frames. So that area, the 43, 44 cents was held as support in the shorter time frame. It's had a close now, a couple closes above its 20-day moving average. Again, so that 50 cent range is going to have some resistance too. So that's its next level. It breaks above like 51 cents, then it's going to have to break above 60 cents. So those are the two short-term resistance levels for XLM. But the way the markets and everything's been moving, I can see this by the end of the year, above that 60 cent range. And then next year going towards its all-time high of 93 cents. And who knows, it might break a new all-time high, but I had to look at the numbers on that, see if pretty sure the market would support a new all-time high for Stella. So maybe after I look at Ripple, Cody, you can just compare those numbers real quick.
Yep.
On Coin Market. So let's go to Ripple now. XRP. I'd use Binance to have most info. So look at Ripple's chart short term. That looks nice.
Dude, Ripple's been cranking, by the way.
I know.
$1.43. It seriously has been cranking.
All right, we're gonna go to all just so we can get a
This was the coin that brought you and I together in cryptocurrency.
I'm trying to find. There we go. Why didn't it? There we go. Here's the all. So again, very similar looking to XLM, right?
Yep.
So same thing. It went right up to this, pretty much the dollar was going to be a big level of resistance, and right now it's above a dollar. So to me, the next level would be the $2 range. But let's go into the weekly wicks. So right here, we've had a couple closes above this range. So actually, Ripple's looking pretty strong.
Yeah, I actually think Ripple could easily go past its all-time high very soon.
I think we could see a $2 Ripple by the end of the year.
Yeah, isn't that nuts? Well, okay, that wouldn't be the all-time high. I think,
No, the all-time high is $3 and like 15 cents or something like that.
Which is so insane. And by the way, when that happened, the CEO of Ripple became the richest man in the world.
Oh yeah.
Isn't that crazy?
So the shortest here's the date. That is crazy.
It's a significant number to be hitting that.
So it's consolidating now at $1.43. I think this is getting, if this holds and just does a consolidation and then continues up, really, I think $2 is definitely in play for Ripple by the end of the year. And then the $2 comes in, that's going to be breaking the 2021 bull market price of Ripple. And what's going to happen after that? We're going to be going to all-time high. $3.50 roughly, 3.58, I think it was, something like that. So that's, I think it's very possible Ripple could see a new all-time high next year. So,
Yeah, I think it
and I
will.
think XLM can also. So anyway, if you want to just pull those two up real quick we'll finish with pulling those two up on Coin Market.
Yep. So we got XRP right here.
Right. So if XRP, what's the market cap right now?
So the
81
current,
billion.
yeah, 81 billion right now.
So if XRP, say it does a 3x from its current price, that would put it at roughly $4.25. So that would make it a $240 billion market. So that I think there's growth for that. I think it can happen.
Mm.
So
And then XLM.
and then XLM.
Yeah.
Stellar.
Which both
Stellar.
are very, very competitive in market cap.
Right. And Stellar's, yeah, number 13. So Stellar,
Difference in market cap price, but still
so
almost a
its
$15 billion
all-time high is
coin.
93 cents. So I really think there's a 3x in Stellar. So that would put Stellar, just call it like $1.45, 3x on Stellar. That would put it roughly at a $45 million market cap. So again, if we're hitting these numbers,
I mean, 45 billion.
I really think we're gonna have a $10 trillion plus market cap.
Yeah.
Just think if Bitcoin is $200,000. So it alone is going to have a $4 trillion market cap.
Oh, yeah.
So now if Bitcoin's dominance goes down to 40%, that to me is a $6 trillion market cap for the altcoins. That's where that's how I'm kind of getting my number. That's my train of thought.
So, all right, let's do a little poll on top of the bull market cap price. Okay. End of the year, obviously, you and I are thinking that this is a 2020, like 2025 end of the year,
Yeah,
November,
around
October,
there.
November. Full
I
market cap price. I'm gonna go for, because we're at what? We're at 3 right now. I can't believe I'm about to say this, Brian, but I think we might actually see a $15 trillion market by the end of this year.
wow.
I
You're
can't
like
believe that I'm saying that.
Wow,
That's a
you're putting a high
5x.
that's
That's
a
a
higher number
5x.
than me.
Well, it's a
So
5x.
I was thinking more like a little over 3x. I was thinking more my price is going to be like 11 trillion 800 billion because I like to have an 8 in my number.
Yeah. Well, then,
So
yeah.
just under 12 trillion.
Well, and here's the thing, though. Like, I think it's feasible. It's doable. It's possible.
15 trillion. Oh
Well,
yeah.
that's the gold, isn't it? Isn't
Well,
gold?
Bitcoin is going to be 230 trillion by itself when it hits 13 million. Michael
Hold on, I want to take
Saylor.
it. Yeah. So hold on. Let's take a look at the gold market cap real quick.
I think it's like 11 trillion,
No,
8 trillion.
17.6 estimated market cap for gold.
So, and Bitcoin too. So Bitcoin price 8x roughly, it would be the market cap of gold. So if Bitcoin was like $750,000, would put it at the market cap of gold,
Yeah.
roughly.
Yeah, I think, yeah, I don't know, man. I mean,
Someday.
yeah, I don't know. Do you think that, because we're gonna have some 10x coins? Oh, geez, I want to
We're
look at
gonna have
something.
a
I want to
100x
look at
coin.
something really quick. Can you
What do
just
you want?
can just go to the charts and look up the total market cap last bull cycle? What was the multi-X on that? I want to know. I'm actually really curious about that because I think
Acquiring
I'm,
minds want to know.
yeah,
All right. So
because I don't think it's really impractical to say that it could 5x. but that is a lot of money. So I mean, yeah, it probably won't. That's
All right,
yeah.
we're just gonna go from the halving. So 2021 was in June, right?
Yeah.
So roughly 1,000%,
Yeah. Okay. So it could 5x.
right? Because total market cap
Actually,
is
5x is
like,
actually not really unreasonable at all if you're basing it off of this past bull run, because the bull run before that did even more than 1,000%. Like the 2017 bull run, I'm pretty sure that that did significantly higher than 1,000x in the market cap because I think it was only, I don't even think we hit 100. Did
you
we
know
even
what's
hit,
crazy?
we didn't even hit 100 million. I don't think we were even at 100 million in that first one for the full market cap.
This is crazy.
Tell me. Talk,
So
talk to me,
wh-
baby. What
when
is
we
it?
had the halving in May,
Yeah.
we were right there at like a $2 trillion market cap.
Yeah.
That's when we just had the halving,
Yeah, that was just the having. I know I've been calling it the quiet bull run.
right? So to
It's been
me,
secretively quiet about everything. No one notices that we're doing $1 trillion in a year's time frame, and everybody's all not excited about it. But we're actually dumping $1 trillion into the market secretively, quietly. No one's thinking about it. And then all of a sudden, boom, it's just like, how did we get here?
so so if the market 5x from May, so half of what the last bull market did, right?
Right.
Because the
Yeah,
last
which
bull market was 1,000%. This one 500%,
right.
puts it at 13.7 trillion.
Yeah. Still
I
under
said
the gold market cap, but I think it's possible. I think
I
if
said 11.8 trillion, right?
I said 15,
So
but what I meant was I didn't mean 15. I meant 5x is what I meant. That was where my
okay, all right. And
philosophical
I'm
thinking
thinking a
was.
little below 5x. I was thinking more along a 4x.
Yeah.
All right. So that's our predictions. Me, 4x, Cody, 5x. Either way, big gains.
Big gains and a lot of coins are going to be doing 10 to
Even more. A
100x.
lot of coins are going to be popping 10x here, 20x here. There'll be a few 50x's and 100x's,
Yeah, exactly. So if you can
just
hop onto those ones, but those coins are typically going to be the more
pump and dump.
risky.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, the risky ones. And not necessarily pump and dumps. I mean, there's
Yeah,
some
you
that are
do find some new projects that come out and you get on them dirt cheap and they
well,
hit
that's
it
part of
just
the
right and
reason,
they hit the bull market. Next thing you
right?
know, this thing goes from a $10 million market cap to a billion,
But that's part of the
So
reason
you're
why
like,
we really enjoy the CLV because the market cap on that is
it's so
significantly
low.
low. It's a lower market cap option. And that's why you guys got to take the time to really vet all of your crypto projects. Make sure that you're not investing in anything that's a scam or, definitely don't just invest in something just because it's showing serious volatility. Like figure out what it's all about, you know?
Your mechanic said, "Hey, I just bought this cryptocurrency."
Yeah, right,
You
exactly.
know, you haven't even heard of it.
Yeah. You got to be careful. I mean, Brian and I both have lost money because of unfortunate,
Yeah,
crap coins, as you would say,
definitely. Crap
and
coins,
crap
uh, scam
definitely
exchanges.
exchanges, all kinds of stuff. We've made those mistakes. We don't want you guys to make those mistakes. We want you guys to succeed and win.
Yes.
And a lot of you guys have been in this longer than us, so you know exactly what we're talking about, and you guys can testify to that. Testify!
Amen.
Yeah,
All right.
exactly.
I gotta
All
get
right.
going. It was been a fun morning.
Yeah, it
Happy
has.
Thanksgiving, everybody. If
Yep.
you're traveling, be safe.
Do us a favor, like, subscribe, comment, hit the bell notification. That would mean the world to us. We are so thankful for this community, and we just want to continue to grow all of our community in this crypto
And if
world.
you're
So
really liking us, tell your friends about us. Cody and I are doing a push. We want to get to a new milestone for subscribers. We're trying to get to
yes,
3,000
actually,
here.
hold on. I want to see that really quick because I'm pretty
See
sure
where
we're
we're at.
we're getting close. Thanks to this the Bitcoin fam community, we have made it possible to almost hit 3,000 subscribers, and really appreciate you all for that. You guys are awesome. Very cool. Let's see. I gotta change some and update some stuff. Yeah, I think we're
So
at,
we're 160 away.
yeah, it's 160 away.
We can
But
do it.
check out the most recent videos that Brian had put out the other day. We got one on Sandbox if you guys are interested in that. ELGD or wow, EGLD, great
Multiverse
video.
X.
You know, I did a little commentary on Ripple, which by the way, I was corrected. XRP is fully decentralized. My apologies for
Okay.
saying otherwise. I was corrected by one of our community members. Good guy.
Excellent.
So,
So
all
it
right.
is decentralized. Perfect.
Yep. All right, guys. Have an awesome day. Thanks for hanging. We'll chat soon.
Take care.